Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining along for another video. Yes, several questions exist. Does Janet Cage fight like a girl? Pressing question indeed after the conclusion of International Women's Day, which was March 8th. Today is March 11th. But there were several happenings that pertain to Mortal Kombat in celebration, in recognition of women. What? I love it. But what's her name? Natanji Johnson. What is a woman? Do you remember that lady who? Oh, Katanji, not Natanji. Do you remember that video where a senator asks a U.S. Supreme Court nominee
Can
to
you provide
define?
a
Yeah,
definition
what is
for
a
the
woman?
word woman?
Can I provide a definition? No,
Yeah,
I can't.
you can't.
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the
biologist.
meaning of the word woman is so unclear and controversial that you can't give me a definition?
Senator, in my work as a judge, what I do is I address disputes. If there's a dispute about a definition, people make arguments, and I look at the
All right.
law and I decide. So I'm not.
The fact that you
That's what you call deflecting. I'm a judge.
can't give me a straight answer about something as fundamental as what a woman is underscores the dangers of the kind of progressive education that we are hearing about.
Yeah, but I mean, she says, I'm not a biologist. Well, I'm not a biologist. Well, there must be some biological basis then for what is woman?
I can't.
You can't?
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the
biologist.
meaning-
Bitch, you're a woman. You don't know what a woman is. So, yeah, it's hilarious that America. I'm not American. I'm just on the outside observing, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? But things ain't better here in Canada either, so it's like, poor America. I really hope things change for America. But instead, you're getting Supreme Court appointees who can't define what a woman is. Can you define what a woman is? Is this woman? Is Janet Cage boy? Is Janet Cage girl? One would think with the Adam's apple, either this is a male or a female that has been taking a lot of testosterone for like decades. But she's not that like decades old. I don't know. I don't know. It's just such a weird insertion of corporate political virtue signaling to say, hey, we love all women, including this one. This one, yeah, we're not going to define it. We're not going to say it's trans, it's cis, it's whatever. We'll just leave it like that because you know what? You don't have to define it explicitly. And maybe they will. It would not surprise me to see a good old tweet from Dominic Cianciolo saying something. Let's see, what is he saying? Donald Trump's crude, immature, and deranged social media. Okay. Too much. Okay, he's retweeting Kamala Harris. Okay, so that's the vice president. Hey, beat up Pozniak. That's Scarlett. Hey, look at Scarlett. Yeah, let's celebrate Scarlett. Let's just celebrate Scarlett. Sexy Scarlett. Wow. Right? Lovely. That's woman. You see that? That is woman. I believe that's woman. or at least a really good late stage transsexual went full hard with the operations. Maybe this one's early stages. But this is also another problem. Like, all of the women, doesn't matter if they're trans, cis, whatever, they're going to be ugly. Why are they so ugly? Why are all the characters on the Mortal Kombat 1 roster ugly? Like, you put Smoke in that scam of an outfit. Put him in that, like, what they're calling UMK3. But when he puts on that outfit, it's so little boy playing dress up. And that's also what I get with Janet. Little boy playing dress up. But, you can't talk about these things. So, this is all in celebration of women. I love my sisters. I love my mom. Actually, I don't really like my real world sister. She's okay. I love my brother-in-law. I love my nephews. But my sister, where is my sister? Where is she? Anyways, Lady Gaga calls out hatred over Dylan Mulvaney's International Women's Day post. So this is coming from NBC News, which is traditionally, historically more left-leaning. So I thought this would be interesting to hear what they have to say about this situation of people. What, are they comparing Lady Gaga and Dylan Mulvaney, or is this NBC News putting the pictures where they look slightly similar next to each other? Same angle, well, kinda similar angles. Similar. This one is more to the side. This is like what you order off the internet, and this is what you receive in the mail. This is Lady Gaga out of drag. This is like, this is great. Why did they put these two pictures together? Even the same necklace. Did people put this together on Twitter? Getty Images. No, like, this was an NBC creation. This makeup, honey, though, I don't care for it. Well, why is the eyeshadow going beyond the eyebrow? So messy. So messy. And like, in the effort of the facial feminization surgeries, looks a lot more gaunt. She's more full. She's got the fillers. I mean, they've both got the money, so why don't they both get the fillers? Pop star Lady Gaga did not mince words in a lengthy Instagram message. See, this is why I always liked Madonna more than Lady Gaga. It's just, you don't catch Madonna doing this stupidness. She'll get sued for showing up late. But I think that's to be expected. Monday, calling out the negative responses to an International Women's Day post. She was featured in last week with Please help me understand. If gender is a social construct, a construct of society, then what does it mean to be transgender if gender is something to be abolished? I mean, it just hurts my head. I just don't get it. Dylan Mulvaney. The initial post shared Friday from Mulvaney's Instagram account included several images and a video of Mulvaney and Lady Gaga that said, "Happy International Women's Day." Okay, so what's the issue? Why is this newsworthy? What is this? God, the amount of makeup on both of them, it's obscene. They are both drag queens. No way around it. So, it's appalling to me that a post about it's International Women's Day, honey. Not national. It's for women all around the world, not just America. Gaga. By Dylan Mulvaney and me would be met with such vitriol and hatred. What did people say? Oh, see, this is why you need to read all the different news sources. Because what's NBC going to tell you? When I see a newspaper reporting on hatred, but calling it backlash, I feel it is important to clarify. Isn't this like talented, amazing, out of this world, vomit, eat it up, put it in a blender, shit it out. Like, isn't that what Gaga said? What does Gaga say? What does she stand for? This is very interesting. To clarify that hatred is hatred, and this kind of what is violence? Well, since when are words violence, Missy? Since when? I could understand like underneath traditional criminal code of Canada, like before 20, like maybe 10 years ago. Now it's all different. But 10 years ago, in order for it to be like a crime, it would have to be uttered with some sort of intent of bodily harm or death. So yeah, I don't think words are violence, are they? If you just talk about what you see, like if we say that they're both drag queens, is that violence? Backlash would imply that people who love or respect Dylan and me didn't like something we did. This is not backlash. This is long. Why is she virtue signaling so hard? Why all the virtue signals, Missy? And what is this loose-fitting sweater dress? It's so fun. Not when Dylan Mulvaney has a prettier outfit. Oh my god, and more jewels. Okay, Dylan, let's go. But yeah, I don't know what were the responses, but this is International Women's Day. So if this is International Women's Day, why is this not also International Women's Day? To say that she is not trans is a little bit phobic in my opinion, because that's taking away from the trans. You know, I could see like maybe there's a young, confused, non-binary not the trans kids. I could imagine that there are trans kids out there that are like, yes, Janet Cage, work, NB, mama. And I'm like, I see why they created her. But then to have people saying that she's a woman just sort of is like, we have to recognize that there's a difference, right? Isn't that why the T is identified in the LGBT? So that it can be properly pandered to for corporate dollars? Yikes. So, yeah. Oh, Janet. Oh, Janet. So, does she fight like a girl? Great question. So, we have a lot of things that I wanted to go over here. But first, let's see what you guys are saying. OMG, there's 25 of you here. Can we please get 25 likes? Or 25 dislikes? Or get out. Yay! Okay, who is Dave? I don't know, T800. You tell me. He's always sponsoring that true underdog guy. Who's Dave? Jericho, let's go. Low tier sexual resurrected. Interesting. What does that mean? I don't understand that name. I'm trying to understand. Sometimes the things, like when I read things, like Lady Gaga's tweet, Instagram post, it hurts my head. Backlash on Instagram or Twitter is not violence. You know, I've had people issue me, like, unaliving threats. Oh, yes. Reddit is a twisted place. They sent all sorts of monsters to comment on my videos. But I think it's just like, delete it, move on. What are these people gonna do? Show up at your door? Yeah, right. But I don't live on the internet. Unlike other people, like Gaga, apparently. Hey, Swish. Drew, hey there, friends. Hello, friends. Not Freud. I don't know what a woman is, but I can say that Tanya and Janet are not. Oops. You know, like, it is what it is. It's trans. And I think when you have these Supreme Court justices who are like, I'm not a biologist, I don't know what woman is, then, I mean, it's all pandering to that mindset. And I think, like, it has some elements of communism, but it's more so like woke capitalism, because the bottom line is the dollar, and they're just trying to make a dollar off of virtue signaling and pandering to groups who actually accept it.
You provide a definition for
I
the
love
word
this woman. I love this woman.
woman.
Can I provide a definition? No,
Yeah,
I can't.
you can't?
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the
biologist.
meaning-
Is that woman in the context of Mortal Kombat 1? Is that woman? Yeah, it's trans woman. Let's call it what it is. Let's celebrate it. Let's have it included in the umbrella of the LGBT rainbow and move on. But yeah, I find it weird that people are saying that she is a female. Like, how do you know? I can tell from that Adam's apple and this jawline that it's very manly. It's presenting as early transition. If you need to like understand, just Google. Just Google. Sorcerer, hello. Thank you for being here. It's due to the fire in the Oh. Well, interesting. Here in Canada, we've always had like a memorial on December 8th for when this guy went into this polytechnique in Montreal and shot up a bunch of ladies. So December 8th, we have something for like Canada. Weird, right? Hi, missed me. I love you all. My first month as a member. Oh, thank you, Chill Nation. Thank you. Okay, so I have here numbers. I love numbers. Numbers are really good. So I have a comparison of how the free trial weekend performed compared to the other big 3 fighting games. So in orange is Tekken, blue is Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat 1 is in green. There was one instance where Mortal Kombat 1 had more players than Street Fighter 6, but it was also during like like a peak or a valley period where players are not playing as much. Street Fighter 6 has crazy valleys and peaks, as you can see here. Tekken's got a pretty good player base throughout the day. Like, if you were to do area under curve, you could approximate the orange to, like, a rectangle. And the blues to, like, a series of triangles and squares. Yes, math. But the area under the curve for Tekken means that there's, on average, more players playing it. Very interesting. But, I mean, it's still pretty early on for Tekken. When was it released? January 26th. But the free play weekend definitely brought in numbers. And based on my exploits of Combat League, there were several 100,000 additional players playing on PlayStation 5. I keep track of the global leaderboard rankings, and my ranking dropped by 300,000. It was wild. So it definitely brought in new people. I don't think it's keeping them, though. Because if you can see here, there's a sharp decline once March 11th rolls around at 3 a.m. Eastern Time. 12 a.m. Pacific, the service was shut off, And you can see like sharp dips, sharp declines here. So I don't think Mortal Kombat will get the same amount of players for a while. That free trial weekend actually made matchmaking good. Typically, I have to wait a long time to get into matches, and I did a lot of matches very easily, very quickly. It was a benefit to me, and I can only imagine now what David Zaslav is going to say, or what kind of metrics these guys can boast about to their shareholders to say, oh, well, player base is 6 million, 7 million, however many million across all platforms. It would be interesting to know that statistic, but I don't like MK. I really don't like it. And it seems like other people don't like it either. So I was snooping around on Twitter. So we have a couple of things about Twitter. So yes, this is Evo 2024 early bird registration leaderboard. So the early registration closed 2 days ago on March the 9th. With Mortal Kombat number 7 out of however many different games you could play. A lot of people are saying, oh, Mortal Kombat 1 dead because it's here. Well, Mortal Kombat 1 is dead, but it's not dead because of this. MK1 has never been preferred at Evo. Evo doesn't like MK. Let's see if I can find the article. Yeah, like years ago, Mortal Kombat 11 has been not given main stage attraction at Evo, has also not appeared. So, Mortal Kombat is just not as well loved, and I think you can tell that from the numbers. People in the fighting game community, I'm not considering myself part of that. I am part of the Dave community. I don't know about all of this other stuff. I am just, I like to see what's going on in the world. My grandfather used to say, a man who doesn't watch the news is stupid. Something like that. So I have to, investigate and know about the world. But it's kind of sad to see that Mortal Kombat has always kind of like historically been the lesser out of the big three in terms of seriousness and appreciation at things like Evo. So good. Good. I don't think it's indicating that MK1 is dead. This is just more of the same. But interesting. Other people out there will say Mortal Kombat 1 is dead because of this. Other people will say all sorts of things. I think it's wise to just sort of have the context of what has happened before and the actual numbers. Right? So we've also got here this. I was kind of surprised to see this. Do you see this? For some reason, Mortal Kombat is trying to promote Peacemaker, I suppose. I think definitely the free play weekend was more successful than Peacemaker ever was at bringing people to the game. Like going back to numbers, here you can see even with the jump for Peacemaker, it wasn't much. It wasn't much. Wow, that free play weekend, it really helped. You can see on the graph just how much it increased by. Player base, quadrupled in concurrent player base stats. Where there used to be 2,000, now there's 8,000. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I wonder how many people bought it. I hope they didn't. I hope they realized don't buy it. But people at NRS are spending time and resources and money and quote unquote talent to create these images for usage on social media. For something like this, they don't even put it in the game, right? Like, if you want the full story of the game, you have to apparently be on Twitter, be on Facebook, be on Reddit. I'm not doing that. I don't have time for all of that. But it's so weird to see them create these kinds of advertisements, commercials, propagandas, encouraging people to purchase the game, play with Peacemaker. Where was it? John Cena Oscars?
Tonight is the 50th anniversary.
Oh no, this is gonna be copyrighted. Don't be copyrighted, you bitch. Oh, TV. I don't understand what kind of gag they're going for. This is the Oscars that happened yesterday. This is your Peacemaker. What a shill. What a shill. This is what I have come to expect for John Cena, is that he's willing to lick anyone's boots, crawl on the ground for $1. Really? John Cena? How old is he? Oh my god, he's worse than Madonna. He's worse than Madonna. I can't. Yikes. Okay, so why didn't we get this in Mortal Kombat 1? Would that have been too masculine and offensive to modern day sensibilities? Strange. Very strange. So, yeah, they're really trying to hype up the connection to John Cena, which I don't necessarily agree with. They've also released a contest. Oh wow, look, here more artwork. They definitely didn't show this kind of treatment or love for Melina in Melina's own season. Where's all the fancy artwork of Melina? Don't tell me the cutscenes from Invasions, those still images barely moving, are actually good. This is way better than anything we saw in Invasions for Melina. Wow. Wow. Look, oh, they're creating Johnny artwork. Where are these artworks being used? Also, what a lazy pattern that they did for this shirt, because they didn't bother to have the pattern change for the different dimensions of fabric. They just took the same stencil and applied it across everywhere. Like, that don't make sense. How does the collar rolled up have the design going in the same angle as the sleeve? That's bothersome. Not saying it's good artwork, but why they make this? Obviously, it's for the bottom line, dollars. But very, very strange. Okay, but surprisingly, there's also a contest going on for Mortal Kombat 1. Ironically, in order to participate in the contest, you also need to have the game, and the prize is a collector's edition of the game and a sweater. So, what is really the prize? A sweater and some dragon crystals and ugly communist art. Oh, thank the Lord that I have made a video about this. Yay. My videos are good points of reference.
Hello?
But this is me opening up the collector's edition. People feel like they have the nerve to give this away? This ugly artwork? Everything is in tones of gray and red and black. There is no beauty to this stuff, and it looks really inspired by 70s, 50s Russia, China. What am I doing? OMG, oh my god. I love this. It's been so long. It's a good thing I made a video about it because I don't want to open up that collector's edition again. The statue had a really plastic smell. It was overwhelming. This is what it looks like. LOL. Okay. So you can win a collector's edition by playing the Survivor Tower. So the Survivor Tower, tower of 25 opponents, you have to beat them consecutively. Your health carries over between each fight. You have to play it on very hard. Get the most points, and the person with the most points and the least amount of time. Least amount of time is second deciding factor. Primary factor is most amount of points. You have until the 15th to apply for this. I imagine that there would be a great amount of ways to exploit the system. I find this very intriguing to me because, as you know, in MK11, I used to go after high scores on the leaderboard in co-op. And that was something no one else could touch for years. Some people did figure it out. Some people I told how to do it. But yeah, I really do like the idea of this, but it just sucks that it's for Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 sucks. Also, what a boring challenge. I think the Endless Tower would be a better decider. Yeah, because then you can really go after points if you do it on Endless, because every round you're back to full health, allowing you to get flawlesses more easily and more points. But here, since your health carries over in every round for Survivor, it's going to be harder to get lots of points. So it'll be this. I find it interesting. I'm a nerd. I like numbers. Kill me. Kill me. What do you want from me? So rank 1 to 5. Get a free copy of MK1 Collector's Edition and MK1 sweatshirt. Get a free copy of MK1 and MK1 t-shirt. Get a free copy of MK1. So what I have just done for you in the last couple of minutes is more than NRS has ever done for any of their players. If they have something like this, why don't they advertise it in the game? Why don't they tell the players who are playing the game how to participate in a contest to get Dragon Crystal? And this seems to be something that is officially promoted by Mortal Kombat 1 because somebody is behind the desk at NRS. Okay, well, we gotta make this tweet here. Crush the competition. I don't know what accent I'm going for it. Crush the competition in the MK1 Survivor Tower Challenge. All in the name of peace, of course. So, like, if you are making, I guess, a limited effort to do this, why not also do it in the game? Very, very strange. Okay, is this more unique artwork? Or maybe these are from Invasions. I don't know where this art is from. I don't think it's from Invasions. Curious. So yeah, they're talking about the Survivor Tower Challenge. I have never participated in Twin Galaxy bounties, but if you are interested in this, there's only 26 entries. Right? If they're giving away 5 copies and there's only 26 people entered, well, you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting the Dragon Crystal. What a dumb contest. Why would they give away so much when no one wants to play? So it seems like a thing to be exploited. I don't know why I have this eye for things that could be exploited, but this seems very exploitable. I'm thinking about it. Hey, Dragon Crystal has money value, right? That's right. Okay. So, Yeah, okay. Oh no, what's this? So multiverses, it's coming back. It's gonna be in a Happy Meal. What? I was clicking around. Oh yes, we've also got here International Women's Day. So going back to, is Janet Cage, does she fight like a girl? This is where the inspiration of the title comes from today, because I was laughing at this. Celebrating the powerful women of Mortal Kombat and around the world today and every day. So let's take a look. And of course, this is for MK Mobile. This is not for the console game. Please understand that NRS only cares about the mobile games. The console games are whatever. That's Divine Forces? Divine Forces is the teleport. This is Deadly Butterfly. Who are they gaslighting? Fight like a girl. What is a girl? Can someone define it? And why do we have to infantilize it from a corporate perspective? Fight like a girl? Why not fight like a woman? Why is it a young, immature, undeveloped female? Fight like a girl. Cassie. I mean, like, I think Cassie's cute. Definitely cuter in MK11. But the shaved, like, side of the head, I think that's an indicator of someone's political beliefs. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Like, if you see someone with, like, a Hitler mustache, you know what he believes in. But if you see someone with pink hair, shaved sides, you know what they believe in as well. Oh, Cassie. It's MKX Melina. Cool. Oh my god, it's MKX Tanya. Okay, wait. We're not properly analyzing this. So we have the woke haircut. We have the covered up MKX Melina. Can't have MK9 or MK Deception. And then we've got lesbian woman of color. Like they have well prepared for all of the virtue signaling because they hit all of the check boxes. Why didn't they throw in Janet? Where is Janet? Where is Janet in all of this? Hey! Oh my god, look at Devora. She's covering up her nips. But she doesn't have nips. MKX Devora is definitely more feminine than MK11 Devora. I appreciate sexy Devora, but there's something that I love about monster Devora way more. How is this Jackie? Hey, she doesn't have a crotch flap. See, I knew they could design these outfits without a crotch flap. Why? Hey, look, she has pointed shoulders. I knew they could design pointed shoulders. Why did we get those outfits in MK1 with, like, the crap shoulders on Smoke? Oh, it's MKX Katana. Look, a booty cutaway. Oh my god, if they try to put this in MK1, well, someone would have a heart attack. And I think it would reveal too much of characters I don't want to see. Wow, Sonia. Love the lesbian braided hairstyle. Hey, Scarlet. Ooh, no sexy outfit for Scarlet, but that's okay. Scarlet. See, wow, MK Mobile. That's what they want from us. They want us to say, ooh, wow, and jump over and play that game and open our wallets. Lame. Lame. International Women's Day gift. Available now. Yes. I wonder what is going to be the International Gay LGBT Month gift. What is it going to be? Is it going to be dildos? Little dildo charms that you can attach to the rear. Like, what is it going to be? What is the Woman's Day gift? Is it a panty with a tucking panel so that we can include Dylan in that category so that we can also have Janet there too? Tucking panties. Oh my word. Not tucking panties. So yeah, this is quite an interesting post. Classic Jade is vastly underrated. When are we getting any female guests for MK? This game will soon disappear due to greediness. Wow. But I think too many people like MK Mobile. A lot of the responses are not critical. Whereas when you get to some of the responses for the MK console, it's critical, very critical. But they don't care about that because they got all these people spending constantly in the mobile game. Look, they don't care about the console. Look, they love the mobile game. Yeah. Yep. Could you imagine if the female ninja skin pack in MK11 was released in celebration of International Women's Day? Oh, they would have gotten so much criticism because those skins have booty. They only gave us booty for DLC. That's so sad. Okay, so wow, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining along. What do you think about International Women's Day in MK Mobile? Should it have included Janet Cage? Are they being misogynistic or transphobic? I can't tell. NMB, yo. Street Poet, hello. Gerben, I don't like people celebrating. Aww. I don't know what is the inspiration for International Women's Day, but we do have one here in Canada, and it's like what I mentioned. Chill Nation, I know that Bitch Poet loves to watch my videos. Can't say I've seen any of his. I don't care. Thank you. Buffy the Barbie. Hello, sister. I filled in a couple of days. Oh my lord. Thank you. Drew, thank you. Lord. All right. Gee, we need that Tanya skin in MK1. All her skins are so crap. I don't want to see Tanya. Period. In MK1, it just hurts me to look at her. Hurts me to look at a lot of the characters on the roster. Oh god, that skin I bought for Smoke. It hurts me to look at it. Why do they do that to Smoke? And when you have like side-by-side comparison. I didn't make thumbnails. I will sometime. But I did make thumbnails for this one. And when you see the two side by side, it's like, what? They don't look the same. Yeah, that one looks like daddy. This one looks like little boy. Do you see it? I see it. I think it would be lying to yourself if you didn't see it. Oh, look at this one. I love this one. What a pretty thumbnail. I'll make thumbnails eventually. Maybe. Okay, so moving on. I don't think many people do. Is that mobile Sindel AO? Yeah, this is all the mobile stuff. I don't play mobile games. Me neither. I don't like them. Cannon drill is Cammy's move. Oh, okay. Wow, CJ. Thank you for letting me know. Duan, somebody at NRS has to make this make sense. I don't think they care about this. Not Freud, the jaded hand. Oh my word. Yes, that's my hands. My hands look so soft. Oh my god. Thank you. Jesus. Janet Cage fit like my little sister if I had a little sister. Not that she fights like your little sister. If you had one. Of Dave was promoting Peacemaker. Oh my word. No, I don't know about that, Dave. I don't know about him. Not Freud. They have already nerfed Chameleon and Peacemaker. Good. Good. Oh, wow. Lots of comments. Thank you, my friends, for joining along. Love you all. Please don't forget to leave a like. 33 of you here. Can we get 33 likes? All right. So, I really do feel like WB is moving on to more mobile franchises. Free-to-play extensions like Multiverses, like MK Onslaught. And it's surprising to see here that Multiverses is going to be doing Happy Meals. That is really, really wild. So don't forget that this has the backing of WB. Now it's on Unreal Engine 5. How is it that this stupid little studio did it on Unreal 5 and MK couldn't? But somehow it's a PS5 exclusive. I still don't believe that. That it's a PS5 exclusive, not when all the buttons have PS4 button colors in move lists. That's insane. So Mike's checked MVP's Rabbit. So they're bringing back this game. I thought it was dead. I really thought it was dead. So it's wild what WB is wasting money on. They don't care about MK1. Keep that in mind. They care more about their Happy Meal collaboration with McDonald's than they do about Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 1 ain't nothing. Totally nothing. Also, I have here this. So I was browsing the Twitter. This popped up. This is from some dude named Diddle. This guy has been blatantly cheating on Combat League since yesterday. Please look into this ASAP. He came into my chat after doing this to me. Retweet, y'all. I don't understand why people feel it necessary to use cancel culture. This is what this is. Cancel culture. Using the internet to get rid of someone because you don't like them instead of talking to them or dealing with them. If they have done you some sort of personal wrong, they're like, oh, ban this person, ban that person. I also find that kind of strange in the Tekken 8 sphere, where they want lots of people to be banned for plugging, quote unquote, people who just choose to disconnect. I totally advocate for the player to enjoy the game in whatever way, shape, or form, as long as it's not hurting someone, right? PvP, ranked PvP, if you lose a match or if someone disconnects, what is the harm done to you? Are you losing an arm? Are you losing a leg? No, it's a game. Get over it. So devs can really have a better way of dealing with these things by having in-game reporting mechanisms, or by having people of a similar poor sportsmanship, matchmake together. So you would have all the disconnectors matchmake with other disconnectors, and they would just plug each other. So I don't get it. I don't get it. It's so weird. It's so strange. And the reason why I bring this up is I was kind of like looking on Twitter. You know, Twitter is just such a strange rabbit hole. You start one place, you keep on going down further and further. But this is one of the shills who shill for WB and will shill for probably anyone out there if they will give her a paycheck. But she is a Twitch person. But she was also a huge shill for MK1 getting travel and access provided by WB. And it's actually because of her tweets where I see that she's shilling for other WB projects, which made me realize, oh, okay, Multiverses is coming back. They're wasting their money on Multiverses? What? So, yeah, there was also some post here. Let's see if I can find it. What is wrong with people and their cats? I don't want to see your pussy on the internet. Steffi loves to do that. Steffi Brownback, yeah. She's always posting about her pussy. Paints it different colors, too. Okay, I'm trying to find the thing. Oh, yeah, here we go. This thing. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yeah, here we go. So this is Get Ready for Final Combat. I found this relevant to me because I live in Canada. So it says here, Final Combat takes place June 14th, 16th in Toronto, Canada. So Molly B is like, Toronto, eyes, I want to go. So she's like publicly declaring, yes, WB, please give me travel and access. And then there's this mysterious tweet here. Find a quick, just a quick reminder to everyone from the U.S. who wants to go to Final Combat in Toronto. You do need a passport. So start planning to get yours now if you don't have one. So do you think she's buying her ticket to Toronto? Or do you think WB is providing her ticket to Toronto? Interesting. Just I see these things and I have questions. I don't know if I'll get the answer. But it seems likely given that she is shilling so hard for Mortal Kombat 1. I don't go on Twitch. Twitch is a place where you have to declare your pronouns, and I don't think they're ready for my pronouns. So I'm not using Twitch. But yeah, I also found on the same Molly B's Twitter, I found this thing here. I announced it on stream, so now Twitter gets to know we're hosting an all-women's tournament in honor of Women's History Month. All women's only tournament. If you want to sign up, just reply below or send me a DM to add you to the tournament. Okay, you know how many people reply? That's it. That's it. Right there. These are the people who are replying. Yeah, so like I think in this day and age where there is such a lax definition for what is woman, like going back to this, I love this. This is a great one. This is one I should have downloaded and prepared to just play at any time.
Provide a definition for the word woman.
Can I provide a definition? No,
Yeah,
No.
I can't.
I can't.
you can't?
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the
biologist.
meaning of the word woman is so unclear and controversial that you can't give me a definition?
Senator, in my
Oh my god, not the deflection is in my work as a judge. Bitch, you're a woman. You don't know what a woman is. So like I think like with the loose definitions of like you have to be a biologist to provide a definition on woman. I think I guess anyone can be woman underneath that same logic and reasoning. So I would love to know if anyone is just going to claim to be a woman. There were several men who claimed to be non-binary women so that they could get into like a women in IT recruiting conference where a bunch of companies were looking for women. They hosted a conference. You had to pay to get in, and there were a lot of guys who, oh, I'm female too, just so that they could go for the jobs. So strange. So yeah, this is interesting. I love it. Women's History Month. It's not a day. It's a month. Everyone gets their own month. There's Women's History Month. There's LGBT Month, which is now a season. There's Black History Month. I think there's like I don't know. Is there an Asian History Month? So crazy. So strange. So strange. So if you participate in this, let me know. I'm not telling you to do it, but if you do, let me know. Also, if you go after this one, let me know. This is kind of wild that they're giving away 5 collector editions and only 26 people entered. No one cares. Everyone hates the game, which is hilarious. Okay, whoa. Let's see what you guys are saying. What are you thinking about International Women's Day? Should we be celebrating Janet now, or should we be celebrating her in June with LGBT? I don't know. Okay, Black History Month is the shortest month of the year. Oh no. I don't know if it's raining. I'm not a meteorologist. A human with, these are interesting definitions. I'm not a biologist, so I'm not a doctor. But Steffi, oh no, my eyes, my eyes. LOL. Congratulations, Ninja Killa, the only loser that goes to all the game events that nobody shows up. That's why he's the best. Yeah, I mean, you can see it here. Like, even when there's, like, stakes, people can get things of monetary value. Even, still no one wants to participate. Honestly, if they made a beautiful Tanya in MK1, I'd get it. If they added very beautiful women, I would be so here for that, but I don't think they will. The people who were responsible for those kinds of things, they're gone from the company. Oh my god, D1. No, I'm not. I'm talking about kitty cats. I knew Dave wanted. Oh my lord, I don't want Steffi. You can keep Steffi. But I thought Peacemaker was going to fix MK. What? I don't know who said that. I never said that. I don't think anyone ever said that. I think I've said MK is unfixable. I think I've said DLC won't save this game. I think I even made a song with the title DLC won't fix this game, or DLC doesn't boost player base numbers. Oh yeah, when shills cry. When shills cry. That was a good one. Multiverses was fun, but it lagged like shit. Dave loves the. I hate the twatter. I'm putting myself through this suffering just because I want to know. And unfortunately, if you want to know things about the video game or things about the company or to see what else is going on in Mortal Kombat, stupid Twitter. Otherwise, how would I get Fight Like a Girl? Yay. I don't think many people do. I don't like. Oh, yeah. Mobile game's terrible. Oh, yeah, I know, Drew. I have to explain for some people, though. So I try to. All right, so we got here, this. I was very curious. I know what WB Discovery, what their whole approach towards ESG is like. I've seen the equity and diversity reports from Warner Brothers before the merger with Discovery. And it is very much aligned with what else you see from other American companies, Canadian companies. They really stress the ESG. And I wanted to know how much of this really impacts Street Fighter, how much of this impacts Tekken, because there are characters. There are characters like Leo and Eternity in Street Fighter 6, bisexual Marissa. It feels like these companies are bending the knee to Western idealisms. And I really wanted to understand how much of it is true. So I have here from capcom.co.jp. So this is the official corporate website. They say this about ESG. As a member of the game industry and a trusted corporate member of society, Capcom strives to engage in positive social activities to fulfill its corporate social responsibilities. Why? Who said that these corporations are supposed to be socially responsible? They do this to persuade consumers that they're not as evil as you would believe. But most of the time, they are kind of evil. Like a lot of chocolate, a lot of cobalt, a lot of lithium, a lot of these, commodities, materials. They come from really tortured laborers. So I could see why those companies would want to say they're socially responsible. But you're just making a video game. Like, who the fuck cares? Why do you have to be socially responsible? So it says here, environmental. Capcom's digital content business accounts for approximately 75% of the group's consolidated net sales. This gives Capcom an environmental impact that is lower than the general manufacturing industry. I love this because this is like basic to understand. This is layman's English. This is really simple. When you try to read anything on the WBD ESG website, it's so convoluted. It makes broad sweeping statements like tell impactful stories that help shape culture in a meaningful way. Like, what does that really mean? But Capcom's clearly saying we make digital games, thus our environmental impact is lower. So I applaud them for trying to make this statement clear. I can't believe the Japanese are doing it. But it's also kind of like, no duh. You're making video games. How much environmental impact would you have? But interesting. So that's environmental. Then we've got here social, which is always the point of contention. Capcom is committed to serving as a responsible and trusted member of society. In addition to continuing to promote employee diversity and training, we utilize our popular game characters to contribute to community revitalization and crime prevention. That's right. Play Street Fighter 6, and you're helping to gentrify the neighborhood and prevent crime. Don't worry about defund the police. You gotta worry about crime prevention through video games. What? What is this? What is this? This is so crazy. So we've also got here governance. Shareholders and investors have made the practical and effective functioning of internal control into a key issue. Admits an epidemic of corporate misconduct in Japan and overseas. What is this corporate misconduct? What is this epidemic? Can someone clue me in? Is there some sort of corporate malfeasance within Japan? What's going on in Japan? In this section, Capcom will explain the so they're trying to be transparent, but I don't think saying that There's an epidemic of corporate misconduct in Japan. I'm reading this for the first time and it's just kind of blowing my mind. This is wild, no? This is truly wild. So Capcom seems to be very, very, very strange. So with the rise in popularity of esports and the WHO's international recognition of gaming disorder, what the fuck is gaming disorder? I am learning so much, and I thank Capcom for this because I love learning and I love understanding what they're talking about. Because here with WB, you have to factor in that they're not only a video game developer, they're also a studio, they're also news, they're also sports, they're also streaming, they're a lot of different things that make up WB. But for Capcom, the business variety is much slimmer. So they're taking a particular focus on relating their ESG to the games, which makes it more tangible than what you see with the current ESG statements from WB. In fact, WB used to have different statements, but they changed that. It was a lot more explicit on what they were trying to do because there was rainbow flags everywhere, pride marches everywhere, but now it's like geometric shapes. What the fuck? What is this design style change? What have they done? So crazy. So let's go back here. So now they think that esports players have gaming disorder. I gotta know about this. What is this? Gaming disorder. Oh my god. Is it in the DSM? Shit. This must be like a new age, newfangled thing. Because when I was working with the DSM, because I used to work for pharmaceutics, there wasn't gaming disorder. When did this come about? What are the DSM-5 criteria for gaming disorder? According to DSM-5, the clinical diagnosis of IGD is indicated by endorsing 5 of the 9 criteria. Oh, God. I can't read all of them. Here we go. Preoccupation with online, experience of unpleasant symptoms when withdrawal. People have withdrawal. Oh my god, they need to play more. Thank the Lord I'm not playing the video games now. Unsuccessful attempts to control purchase. What does that mean? Loss of control? Like you rage quit or something? I think that happens to everyone. Loss of interest in previous hobbies and okay. So they're talking about it as like an addiction. So it's not really gaming disorder, it's gaming addiction. So this is when you jeopardize your relationships, your job, your other interests because of a bodily and mental dependence on video games. This is what Capcom is talking about? So they're trying to combat that? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. The way that they have designed Street Fighter 6. I guess there is an end. I guess there is a finite end to activity. You finish the fighting pass. What else are you going to do? Very intriguing. We believe that the principle of SDGs... Oh, God. So it's their corporate philosophy. So please do bear in mind that a lot of these companies, they have to develop their own cult-like beliefs. So let's see what their cult-like beliefs are. Please tell me Capcom didn't make this and it's just a UN picture. No poverty. Affordable and clean energy. UFI on land, life below water, life on land. Okay, I'm just hoping that's just like some copy paste from the UN or WHO, but that's kind of wild. But it's this statement here that kind of throws me off. Crime prevention and community revitalization through their popular video game characters. Support for community building among senior citizens. Well, I guess in Japan there's a lot of like old people, so they want to help support them. Interesting. Wow. Okay, so they give like really clear statements on what they believe. So I'll give them that. They're very transparent. They talk about in-game purchases. We provide any content required to enjoy the full game free of charge while offering some additional content at low cost. Yeah, I feel like you can fully enjoy Street Fighter 6 without having to make additional purchases. Interesting. This is very intriguing. I do recommend, if you would like to know more, check it out. But, they even use Street Fighter. Did they say anything about trans? No. Did they say anything about gay? No. Did they say anything about... Nothing about LGBT. Okay, let's try regional communities. Gay. No. Lesbian. Oh my god. It's like my Pornhub search. What else? Trans. No, really? Wow. Okay. That's intriguing. Because, like, when you come over here to WB, like, one of the first things they say about social, we gotta have a black, trans woman. It needs to be black, it needs to be trans, and it needs to be woman. Like, that's what they say. So let's go to guiding principle. Yeah, it's very different. The way that the companies implement ESG between Japan and America, very different. Yeah, here they're like, lead with empathy, integrity, and transparency. How they can bastardize their stories, essentially, to pander to people for more coin. But here, Capcom is actually trying to appeal to a shareholder or a potential investor sense of ethics, like moral value, because they're trying to create healthy relationships with game, supporting social welfare, supporting the promotion of sports, not like go outside and throw a ball. Wow. That's really cool. They're talking about volleyball. They have a volleyball endorsement in Japan, of course. But this is very interesting. OMG, thank you. Let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining along. Please do leave a like. Jaded has OCTD. I don't know. I know what OCD is, but I don't know what OCTD. But I don't think so. She had a litter due on to your earlier question. Oh my god. I laughed, but Luke is more buff than Kano in MK11. Luke is very buff. Street Fighter 6, they have very buff dudes. Bro, how can open Molina Mesa? It's so hard to unlock. It's not that hard. I completed everything within less than a week. When will Molina past KL skins return? Molina never had KL skins in MK11. In MK1, we don't know the schedule yet. Interesting. OMG, I remember somebody should all of the Capcom mods almost naked. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Oh my god, they have that one where the dudes have boners. I can't show that, but that's a very interesting mod for Street Fighter 6. There's a lot of crazy mods. Sean Cody, yay, I'm caught back up to normal speed. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I think it's very interesting to see that Capcom doing it so differently compared to Mortal Kombat. WB, NRS. You see here, Capcom actually cares about their community, like their actual location where they are in Japan. I wonder, what does NRS ever do for Chicago other than take students as interns? Yeah, okay, wow. But I think in light of International Women's Day, we should totally celebrate. Where is she? Our beauty, Janet Cage. You know, she'll probably win Miss America 2024. Is she the Dylan Mulvaney of Mortal Kombat? Maybe. Maybe. So crazy. But yes, thank you so much for spending some of your day with me. I would love to hear from you. Also, please consider supporting the channel by joining the Jaded Bunny fam. When you join, you get access to all of my secret videos, secret group chat. All of the secrets are yours. Much love to all of my brothers and sisters who are here. Yay, love you not, Freud, Lil Stoner, Do1, Just Drew, OMG, Swishbish, CJ Rocky. Thank you for being here. Chill Nation, Buffy the Barbie. Thank you. Means a lot. But yes, belated International Women's Month. But I don't know what a woman is. You're going to have to tell me. But until next time, I'm praying that we can all learn the definition of what a woman is. But please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.